15 years of gathering, learning, and growing together, and God's faithfulness has been with us every step of the way. Now, let's take a peek at our journey from the beginning to today. The Toronto Children's Ministry Conference was born from a shared vision, a desire to strengthen children's ministry within the Toronto Anglican Diocese. It began under the passionate leadership of Catherine Keating and others like Tay Moss, with the encouragement and support of Bishop Patrick Yu. The diocese not only believed in the vision, but invested in it, seeding this ministry and continuing to sponsor and bless it to this day. Those first gatherings brought together children's ministry leaders, volunteers, and clergy, people united by a common purpose. The focus was simple yet important: to equip the church to nurture faith in the next generation. In 2016, Catherine Keating approached Wycliffe College to carry the conference forward and help it grow. Under Wycliffe's leadership, the Toronto Children's Ministry Conference expanded beyond all expectations, filling classrooms, hallways, and hearts. It became a vibrant space for learning, connection, and inspiration, where ministry leaders from across denominations gathered around a shared passion for nurturing faith in children. In 2020, we marked 10 years of the Toronto Children's Ministry Conference, though not quite how we had planned. The world had changed, but the mission remained the same. Even in the midst of the pandemic, 2 successful online conferences brought leaders together from across Canada and beyond. Through screens instead of hallways, community and creativity continued to thrive. It was a reminder that God's Spirit cannot be confined to a building. His work continues wherever His people gather. In 2022, as we were coming out of 2 pandemic years online, Wycliffe College could no longer continue leading the conference. But God was not done with this story. A small dedicated team of Yamen Su, Catherine Keating, Tanya Yoon, and Teresa Tong stepped forward to carry the vision. With the generous support of St. John's Anglican Church as host, the conference entered a new season and held its first hybrid gathering. It was a moment of hope and renewal, a reminder that the heart of this conference has always been community, collaboration, and faith in God's continuing work. In 2023, the Canadian Baptists of Ontario and Quebec joyfully took up the baton, taking on the responsibility of leading and managing the conference and carrying forward the strong foundation already in place. That year, the conference continued at St. John's Anglican Church, a space that had served us well through a season of transition. But as the community continued to grow, it became clear that we needed more room to welcome what God was doing. And so, in 2024, the Toronto Children's Ministry Conference found a new home at Bayview Glen Church, a vibrant space for this next chapter of this shared journey. Here's a glimpse of this new season at Bayview Glen, where faith, creativity, and community continue to grow.
You look very enthusiastic about that. Come on up here, home row. Want to know that this is a space where you care about what they think about it. Am I
by including various intelligences in there? What are their dreams? What do they love? How can we connect with them as people?
It's important to empathize with their feelings.
As we look back on 15 years of the Toronto Children's Ministry Conference, we see God's faithfulness woven through every season. Each step has been shaped by people who believed in the importance of nurturing faith in the next generation. We give thanks for all who have led, served, sponsored, prayed, and shown up year after year with hearts to serve children and families. And as we look ahead, we do so with the same hope that began it all, that God will continue to use this community to equip and inspire.